Hello everyone, my name is Earl Grey. I'm jumping on a little bit late here to do some commentary. We didn't have anyone planned, but I got home a little early, so I figured I'd jump on. Looks like so far, Rioyner ended up finishing that first match in first, but they are both neck and neck right now going to Castle Lololo. Both runners very close. RNG in this low fight could definitely play a huge role in who's going to come out on top. Hey, 53506 and Mr. Havey, how's it going? Both runners getting pretty mediocre RNG in that first room, the mini fight there, but the RNG there doesn't really waste too much time. Looks like we got Rioyner going for those curry kills. See if they're going to be able to get good patterns here. Looks like their holdup there might have cost them the curry kill. And yeah, unfortunately, they only managed to get 3 shots in. Or I'm sorry, 2 shots in from the looks of it. That leaves Carbasi on top there, coming out significantly faster than Rioyner. Unfortunately, that curry kill just did not work out for them. Carbasi heading into Floaty Islands here. This is one of the hardest sections in the run. It's just a lot of sprites pretty much at every point, so you're doing a lot of lag management while also dropping a lot of inputs from the lag. But water can also be very dangerous. It's very easy to fall off the bottom of the screen there. Looks like Rioyner ended up getting out of that fight, just barely, with 1 health left. Carbasi heading into the cave here as Rioyner makes their way through the first outdoor section. That first section in Floaty Islands is possibly the most difficult room in the game. Carbasi going for the top row on both of those. A little bit faster, saves a few seconds. Also avoiding that curry there. Curry on the boat loses a bit of time just to lag. There's so many sprites here that just having the curry will lag the game. Alright, Rioyner getting pretty decent movement through that first section. A little low on health, but they should be alright. Carbasi heading up to the Kabula fight. Both of them got that little swag bounce. Alright, we'll see if Carbasi is going to play it up close or mid or far away. They've only got 2 health, so they're going to need to be careful. Looks like they're going to be playing far back in order to try to avoid those shots. Rio also avoiding the curry, making pretty good movement through that boat section. Ooh, Carbasi very close there. Got the dive from Kabula, which definitely loses a little bit of time. More importantly, it's very easy to die there, and they managed to stay alive and making it onto bubbly clouds. Rio going into the Kabula refight, playing it pretty up close, doing more of like an up close to mid strat, which is pretty risky, but saves a bit of time. Might help them catch up. Carbasi making it through that first room pretty quickly. This room has a lot of enemies that you're going to try to get rid of in order to do some lag management, because they're going to throw lots of lemons at you, which lag the game quite a decent amount. Rio making that jump through the star freeze. It's a very tight jump. Carbasi heading through this this room here is probably my least favorite room in the game. There's just a lot of enemies flying around, and their movement is RNG, and you have to do a lot of horizontal and vertical movement. Making it through that room, making it look easy. Alright, Carbasi heading through the wall room here as Rio finishes up the Cracko Jr. fight. Again, it's a scripted fight, mainly just gotta wait for the Waddle Deuce. Both runners only down to 1 health. If we see a death from either runner, that could definitely either shorten or lengthen the lead that the car has right now. Rio got the glitch there. If you get that that power up at the same frame that you go into the water, Kirby sprite will go into the background, which is pretty swag, but it makes Kirby pretty hard to control getting into that first. Oh, there's the death from Car, unfortunately. Probably didn't lose hardly any time with that, though. Definitely not a bad move taking that death in order to refill the health, just to be safe. But yeah, that glitch can make it hard to get onto that wall, the first one, in order to see where you're at. So, we noticed Rio ended up hitting 2 or 3 different rows, trying to find the row they were next to. But didn't waste hardly any time, and it sure looked cool. So Rio going into Cracko now as well. Not going for the death, deciding to try to clutch this out. So far, Car has gotten about average to decent RNG. There goes Rio with the death, unfortunately. It's gonna lose them a little bit of time. Car got pretty average RNG there. Nothing to write home about, but also not terrible. Rio getting decent RNG here. Car is going into Mountain D, the gauntlet of the run. Going through all of these little platforming sections and then the refights. So they're going to the Lolo Lala refight right now. Let's see if they get good patterns. Starts off with a good pattern, able to get the double hit. Got another good pattern, but they didn't go for the double hit. You have to damage boost for it, and in the refights it can be pretty dangerous because you don't get a health refill. Very good fight from Carbasi there. Rio got pretty okay Cracko RNG. I'd say pretty similar to Cars, maybe a little better. But they're heading into DDD now. Alright, Car going to the Kabula fight as Rio's taking care of Lolo and Lala. So far they haven't got great patterns. Car is taking risky strats and going up close in order to try to finish this fight out, but they are down to 1 health now, which puts them in a pretty iffy situation. Deciding to go for Cracko next. Looks like that death could have been intentional, but I believe it was not. I think that was accidental. But hey, they have full life now. That does not hurt. Let's see if Cracko is going to be nice to our runners this round. Rio getting pretty good RNG here from Cracko. You want to see a Waddle do like every 2 to 3 other attacks. So they've been getting pretty good RNG, about every 2. Car, on the other hand, has been getting lots of lemons, quite a bit of back and forth as well. Rio heading out of Cracko. That definitely helped them catch up just a little bit. They're going into Wispy now. Car is not getting good RNG from Cracko here. A lot of lemons. Rio heading into Wispy now. See if he's going to get apples or wind here. Getting that wind cycle from Wispy. Waste a few seconds. Nothing terrible. Alright. Car making it out of Cracko there. Got a couple fast Waddle Doos at the end. They're heading into their last refight now. Rio still has to do the Kabula refight, which has kind of a long platforming section. Rio getting that little swag jump there. Alright, Car now going into Wispy. Also getting the wind. Oh, getting a double wind cycle. That's pretty bad luck. Alright, we'll see if Rio's going to play it up close. They got a lot of health. Yep, they're doing up close. They've got quite a bit of health to play with, so they lose a few. That's alright. Car is heading out of Wispy and going into D2D. Rio just finishing up Kabula as well, and also heading into D2D. D2D RNG here could really play a big role in who's going to come out on top. This is incredibly close. So far, Car is getting a little bit better RNG. They're just about even now. Car getting one extra hit in. Car got a couple in the row there, which helped. They are only 1 health ahead, though. RNG is going to play a role, pretty big role here. They are tied up. Rio taking a slight lead by 1 health. Rio taking the lead by 2 health. Rio's... Oh, it's right down to it. And Rio takes the game at the very last second. That was incredibly close. That was insanely close. Rio got that at the very last moment. Just barely overtook that lead with those few couple shots. GG to the runners. That was a great runs from both of you. Very exciting to see a run that close. That was super cool. There we go. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties on the back end, but we got that fixed. Rio won this last match here by about a second and a half, 2 seconds. I can't seem to get the official SRL times up, but they were about a second or two apart. They had the streams synced up in the middle there. I believe one of them did start a little sooner, but they had them synced up. And I have confirmation from my monitor that Rio did win. So we're going to see if we can get the runners in to do some post-race interview commentary. So give us just one moment, and we'll see if we can get them in here.